Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Keter. Hello, Fujiwara. How are you doing, guys? How are you? How is life? Hi, Shane. Hello. Welcome to you. Hello, Aura. Ora. Ora, 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 ora. Ora, 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 ora. Very happy to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Also, why can't you sleep, Fujiwara? Didn't you go to bed like hours ago or something? I remember you sending a Discord message that, oh, finally I can go to bed, and then I assume you went to bed.
Honest.
Ah, thank you! Thank you, Yaroki! Hello to you too! I have a cat hair in my tea. It's very important information, obviously. I had to tell you, but I think I got it out. I got, obviously. You made mistakes? What kind? What time is it for you, Fujiwara, anyways? Time is it for you? I had a Red Bull before I got home. No! No, 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 no. That was a mistake, bro. That was a mistake. You shouldn't have. Well, good luck trying to fall asleep with that one. It's 2 a.m. I mean, you still have a chance, you know, it's still 5 a.m., so could have been worse. Last Friday stream, I missed your stream by like 16 minutes. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, bestie. Don't you worry. It's okay. It happens. But hey, we're making the exact same art I was making on Friday. We're just continuing today. So technically you didn't miss anything. I still haven't published my VODs to YouTube. I am... Oh my god. Okay, maybe I'm allowed to. Yesterday I didn't do almost anything. I just took a rest and then I chilled with my friend and I bullied her into installing Genshin again. So like we also spent I think about 2 hours just waiting for her Genshin to install, and we chatted and then we played together. And honestly, since Friday I feel way better. So I think I'm okay. So I think as a sick person I was allowed to take a day off, right? Am I right? Common occurrence having cat hair on everything if you have cat. Happens to me on a daily basis. Well, it's not even my cat. I'm just basically at this point an official babysitter for this cat. Like, she doesn't even like me, but the problem is there's cat head everywhere. And the thing is also she is a black and white cat, right? So you can see her hair on black, you can see her hair on white, it doesn't matter. Her hair everywhere, it's just there. Ay ay ay. I had to energy myself to keep rolling the math rocks for D&D. Oh, you are doing D&D. Man, D&D is like another thing that I always wanted to try at least once. At least like maybe homebrewed something. But then like every time somebody says like, yeah, let me get you into it. Let me do like a one shot or whatever. It just never happens. Like, it just never happens. I think I'm just at this point cursed to never D&D. So, yeah. Okay, let me kind of get back into what we were doing and try to figure out what's going on here. Okay, we did some arms, we did this, we did that. Okay, let's just continue sketching. You deserve a rest. Thank you, Kitter. I hope I do. Sometimes feel guilty for taking a rest, but yes, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I feel possibly guilty for that. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna do nothing productive. With the right group, it's amazing, and that is the true D&D experience. Plans never happening. Yeah, but I feel like even if people say like, oh yeah, we can babysit you for D&D, we can get you into that, nobody genuinely wants to babysit the person who has like no D&D experience and absolutely zero understanding. Like the only thing I understand is roleplay, but even then I never was in a roleplay community back in the day, so like I'm just bad at that as well. So it's but whatever, maybe one day the stars will align and, you know, miracle happens. I have 6 cats. Honest. Oh, thank you! Low tier artist, thank you! Hello! Welcome! Welcome!
Huh? Nani?
Hello, are you dessert menu? Because I want to save the best for last, and that's clearly you. Good evening! Good evening, sweetheart! Oh my god. Are you trying to raise up an old lady? Huh? Also, thank you for Hatpot, Fujiwara. I would babysit Yushi. Then please do. Like, I am serious. You got D&D one shot, or like the kind of D&D where you could babysit a person that really wants to but knows nothing? Like, please invite me. But like, you know, you gotta also take a bit of initiative in terms of like actually explaining what I need to do to prepare or whatever. Because like the most recent occurrence that happened to me in terms of like D&D, I was invited somewhere for the D&D for like a campaign, but then they just like never explained anything. Like I got invited to a server, and then there's some documentation and like, you know, you need to make a character and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, well, I could try, but this is gonna take ages for me to look into. And like, it's not that I'm not willing to invest time, but also like I feel like it would have been faster and easier on everyone to like do it with someone who can say, okay, this is how it works, this is what we do, this is what you need to do. And yeah, anyways. Oh no, not Sakabombas Pez! Who did that? Obviously. I feel like no god why is like staying true to their nickname. They just come to my stream to redeem something that's gonna bully me, and yeah. Been doing calligraphy for like 4 hours now. Oh my god, Kater, you're gonna have such a good handwriting though, probably. Calligraphy, that's insane. Hugs to you too, low tier artist. Hugs to you too. Anyways, what do we have here? We have ribbons. Man, this character's design combines like my favorite items. Like if your character has ribbons, like, you know, like this little bows made of ribbons. If it has roses, if it has beads / pearls, I'm sold. I just love to draw all of that stuff, and it's here. It's fantastic. I'm enjoying this. Calligraphy on a giant paper A0. Oh yeah, A0 is a very, very big paper. It's like a very big paper. I remember at some point during school days doing like a poster project thingy on A1, and it was already pretty big. Like imagine 2 of those, which is supposed to be A0. Yeah, bro. Every time you come to my stream, Skeeter, you're working on something amazing. I have no clue. How do you always manage to find some like classes or whatever and have time for all of that? I'm working on something D&D related, but I'm always happy to talk about how things work and some neat stuff I've learned playing it. I mean, even just the basics in like comprehensive format would be good, to be honest. Like, I know there are probably resources that I could read and whatnot, but we all know how reading goes for me when I do, like, you know, try to comprehend Genshin tutorials for new mechanics. Like, I learn stuff way better when there's guidance. So, like, I don't know if you don't mind, like, I don't know, doing something, even just like telling something, like some basic stuff would be appreciated. That maybe for once I could actually join people. Oh well. 841 by 1189. All of this just for extra points in class. How are you even gonna, like, are you supposed to bring it somewhere? Like, this is a ginormous format. Like, it's pretty cool, but damn, I don't know. I'm tempted to request a picture of this. Like, I would love to see this calligraphy practice on this giant piece of paper. I'm tempted to request a photo, but obviously you don't have to, because I don't know how you can take a picture of such a big thing without, you know, like having some random stuff in the background. For school, I can get prize, but I doubt of getting one anyway. Last time I got 3rd place in geography drawing. Damn, these school contests are absolutely insane. I don't get them. On the one hand, they do not require much skill, but then on the other hand, oh my god. So, okay, do you guys want to hear something insanely funny and stupid? Back in school days, but like back in primary school, like literally primary school, yeah. So we had art classes, right? Obviously, like all primary schoolers do. I had art classes, and my art teacher, she really liked me, and she thought like I had some kind of artistic talent. Okay, funny, I know. Hear me out on this one. So back then, I absolutely hated that situation. Like, I was like, okay, cool, but I'm not an artist, and I don't want to be an artist. Like, she sees some artistic talent. I guess it's good for getting a high grade from her and just basically, you know, being a favorite student, but at the same time, ew, I'm not interested. What the heck? So yeah.
You're a great artist.
Thank you, Fujiwara. Thank you. So basically, obviously, she sent me on like maybe a couple of contests, but I distinctly remember one specific art contest that she sent me to. And like the thing I did before that, the day before, I think, we had a small painting in our room at home, and like yeah, basically in our room there was like a small painting of just like a tree, some lake or pond or whatever, I don't know, some nature. Before the evening before that, I tried to like kind of copy it in watercolor, but like obviously I did it how a person from primary school could do that, but it was pretty okay. I actually liked that. And then I did the exact same. I just remember how it looks like, so I did the exact same on the contest, and I actually got something. Like I got like a 3rd place or whatever. I was like, cool, I did it for the grade. And then look at me now, actually making art. Wow. Defects Hots, hi! What's up with the dolphin? Hello, welcome. Dolphin? That's an interesting entrance message, what can I say? But hey. But no, guys, you have no idea. I genuinely was so against doing art as like an actual thing. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not an artist. Like, please leave me alone. But obviously you can't say that to a teacher, especially not in primary school, and you want a good grade, so you're like, yes, I do love art, I guess. But oh my god, I actually did like art. I just wasn't happy, I guess, with how the teacher treated me because of that. I actually liked art. But we don't talk about it. She probably would be not proud of what I'm drawing these days though. But man, I was in denial when I was a kid. You're not a dolphin, or are you lamenting? Oh, you mean me? No, I'm a sucker Bombaspus, bestie. I am Bombaspus. Wait, where is my PNG tuba? There you go. Look, I am sucker Bombaspus. You can Google it actually if you want to see what it looks like, because it has this exact very stupid face. But that's just a redeem. That's not how I normally look like, I swear. I should probably make this redeem more expensive, because at this point people enter my stream and they're like, oh, that's a fish. But no, that's what I look like. I'm not a fish. No. Meanwhile, my greatest artwork was a really shit stop motion video. Bro, we were always everyone was there. Everyone had that one shit stop motion video. Like, you know what I used to do back in the day. So I was very much into Winx Club, and I really like those videos with fan-made transformation of Winx Club. So I basically found like a body base, because that was very popular, and in Paint, like literally Microsoft Paint, I did stop motion of transformation by also recording the screen with my phone camera. Yes. We were started somewhere, you know. Hello, Bayo, hello, comrade. Imagine she's watching your stream. No. Bombastus. No. A nude one? What a nude one? No nudes. No nudes. No nudes. Wait, no nudes. Now you're forever a fish in my mind. What have you done, people? What have you done? Now somebody thinks I'm a fish. Mine was fan art of a game where the world is mostly made out of glass. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I think the video's on my YouTube too. Is your YouTube handle the same as the Twitch? Because you know what we could do? We could go and watch it together now. Oh, thank you for shout out, Mayo. Yay. Be a shapeshifter, be a magical girl. I am a magical girl. I just not in a way that you're used to it. You know? I am a magical girl. Also, bro, if you want to have a very specific VTuber concept, you can choose one, because like I really don't need help with that. Like, I have a very specific vision in terms of what kind of VTuber I want to be, and I don't intend to change that. Hello, foxes. Hello, foxes. How are you doing? Welcome. What magic do you do? The magic of art, bestie. The magic of art. Anyways, how do we find Fujiwara's YouTube channel? That is a big question. You can send me the link? Please do. Guys, we have content incoming. There is going to be some content. Anyone can do art. Right, Mayo? So why are you struggling so much with your design then, huh? Right? Art is easy, art is simple. Very lazy as usual and very squished from what I can see. Oh, it's the plastiline / clay, whatever it's called. Okay, very important, very important. Give me a second. I gotta put this on the screen, because that actually, oh my god, what's going on? That actually looks cool though. Like for it, that looks cool. Okay, wait. No, why am I? Okay, I accidentally followed you on YouTube, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, guys. Fujiwara sent us content. We are going to review content. Art is not about drawing. Is it not? What is it about then? Do I have... Oh yes, I do have a window capture. I'm so smart. I'm so more smart. What? Oh, what's the name of the video? How was your morning? It was morning. My morning was pretty chill. I didn't do much, to be honest. But I'm still trying to take it easy, take it slow, you know, rest, so I don't get sick again before you know, I have to go to the concert. Was annoying to make. I can't imagine. It's a stop motion video. God damn. I don't want a very complex design specifically, so my main holdback is that I'm not creative and it's for sure just going to look like somebody else or something else. Okay, I can talk about that part in a second. Let's watch a video. Why are my colors on top of that? Wait, oh my god, because I put the colors on top of everything, because so my Photoshop capture today was messed up again. And I had to put colors on top of everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, okay, besties. We got some very high quality content to watch.
Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and could not keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well. Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and could not keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's some content right there. That's Fujiwara made at some point 4 years ago. That's fantastic. You watched 20 minutes of an 1 hour video of silence broken by Hunter. What in the I can explain. I can explain. I can explain. Okay, okay. About the Humpter video. So I mentioned yesterday I was hanging out with my friend on Discord, right? And we were trying to install a Genshin on her laptop, but it was taking long. And we watched some videos, and that one popped up, and I put it on. And I started watching it, but then I started streaming Genshin to her. I was like, oh wait, now you can't hear the Humpter because I'm not streaming the Humpter to you anymore. So instead, she put it on then so I could stream Genshin to her on Discord and she could, you know, keep the Humpter streaming on. It's, yes, don't question that. Don't, don't question. It was complicated. That's why I didn't finish it, because I had to switch to Genshin. No, but like, have you ever tried playing Genshin while listening to that Humpter video? That's like such a cool experience. You should do that too at some point. Anyways, getting back to what Beheboko said, I don't want a very complex design specifically, so my main holdback is that I'm not creative and it's for sure just going to look like somebody else or something. Well, first of all, a very important thing to notice is that there's pretty much nothing that you could create that would be completely new. Unfortunately, it's just a sad truth of reality, and don't think about it too much. That being said, if you want to avoid like copying something that's kind of like, you know, being used right now by somebody, like somebody's design or whatever. But I mentioned at some point in how do you design a VTuber if you have a skill issue, which by the way you can watch on my YouTube channel. Basically, look for like a lot of references, like you really should keep it in mind for the entire duration of your designing process, that you cannot focus on one singular reference or inspiration picture. You need to have a lot of them, as much as possible, and you need to constantly look at all of them and also note down what things you like about them, because as soon as you start liking one of them too much, yeah, you're gonna start copying that. So it's a thing, and the fact that you want something simple is also a good thing, because you know, simple designs, especially for when you really are not experienced with designing, that's like just the best solution. Plus, people are more inclined to make fan art for you if you have a simpler design, because you know. Don't play Genshin, Sag. You should though. You should. But you can play something else. Like, do you play something like Overwatch or Valorant or League? You can put Humpter for those games as well. I guess that doesn't really matter. You know, I've never heard of a Humpter dying of old age. They usually die in the most freak accident way ever. That just makes, like, that just comes from irresponsible owners. I actually know at least one Humpter that just died because it was old enough and it passed away peacefully, and it had a pretty good life in like a pretty nice enclosure. So, you know. Do not play Riot games if you want happiness. Well, I don't. I play Hoyoverse games. Make it super complicated to make the artist sweat. And the wallet possibly. Yeah, especially if somebody charges extra for more complicated designs. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. But not for me, because I'm a kamikaze fish. I do not charge extra for more complicated designs. I love listening to Humpter while playing Ultra Kill. Hell yeah. Now you gotta try Genshin. Now, also, like, if you don't want any extra addictions and problems, don't play Genshin. It's not worth it, bestie. It's not worth it, because there is always a risk that you might like Genshin. Like, Genshin is not bad enough game for a lot of people to dislike it, because when I bully somebody into playing Genshin, they end up usually actually playing Genshin, and that's dangerous, you know. I play Stalker and suffer from junk. Oh, well, now you should also add Humpter to it and suffer from Humpter as well. I play Wild Rift on tablet every now and then. Wild Rift? Wait, that sounds familiar, but I also don't know what that is. What is Wild Rift? Wild Rift. Let's Google. Oh, it's also League of Legends. League of Legends Wild Rift is a multiplayer online battle arena mobile game. Okay. Develop and publish, blah blah blah. Okay. So it's League. Haha. Somebody is playing League. I already tried Genshin, got to like level 20 and stopped caring. That is also a possible outcome. I feel like with Genshin somehow people either like it enough to keep coming back to the game, or they don't like it at all. Like there's no casual Genshin liker. Yeah, that's understandable. I play Genshin just cause the art style, but I stopped cause of the gacha. The gacha never stops me. I am the kind of person who enjoys grinding in games. Like, I feel like it's just very calming thing sometimes to just grinding. For example, when you need artifacts in Genshin and every single day you just go and do the exact same domain. Like, that sounds awful probably on paper, but for me personally that's just like a very calming thing. And like, yeah, I would love to know every single day when I enter the game exactly what I need to do so I don't have to use my brain to work. And then at the end of the day, when I'm like in a kind of mental state where when I use my brain, I could look at the stuff that I managed to farm and like figure out what I do with it now and like, you know, how to use or whatever. I reinstalled Honkai Star Rail, ended up dropping some money and being sad because I didn't get the pool I wanted and then uninstalled. Shouldn't have paid money though. If you uninstalled it, shouldn't have paid money. It's okay. Genshin gets boring after a while. War Thunder better. The suffering in there is just barely more fun than the suffering of Genshin. I don't like War Thunder because it's War Thunder. That's the difference. See, Genshin is a silly anime game with a pretty interesting, for me personally, fantasy lore. War Thunder is War Thunder. Not my topic at all. Like, look at my arts, look at War Thunder, make conclusions. Okay. We have more beads here. I guess like that. So yeah, I choose Hoyoverse games because they seem a bit more, you know, up my alley in terms of visuals and the story as well. War Thunder, don't you mean Germany Suffering Simulator? Yeah, that's not exactly what I want, you know. Like, I want my fantasy anime games where you can see pretty characters and be like, oh, look at them, they're so pretty. German Tech Tree sucks. It's good you don't play War Thunder. It was more a joke that War Thunder has one of the worst grinds ever. I see. No, it's like military stuff is really not my cup of tea, I feel like. I'm really more into fantasy with pretty much anything. Books, movies, whatever. I'm the fantasy girly. So yeah. I used to have a person back in my high school who played World of Tanks literally every day during classes as well. He just never stopped playing World of Tanks. Like, teachers even knew that he played, and obviously he was getting scolded many times. His phone was being taken away, but he just couldn't stop. Like, that was a true addiction because, like, he just kept going at it. And I'm like, oh my god, it's a class. You are in class. Why? Like, every single day, almost every class. Like, even with strict teachers. Like, this is some goddamn addiction. Genshin to me couldn't stand without the amazing story, so if somebody's only complaint is not liking gacha, they're not giving good plot a chance due to a feature you literally don't have to touch. True, but also I feel like in Genshin there is a possibility to run out of content at some point. Like, and then you have to wait for the continuation of said story. Like, right now, of course, if somebody just starts playing Genshin, it's kind of hard to do because there's just so much more stuff. But back in the days, that was very possible thing. I am currently in this situation because I'm a bit too hardcore player. Like, I barely have anything left to do. So... I just live from update to update in Genshin. No, not World of Tanks. I hate World of Tanks. Well, yeah, but somebody liked it because, you know, tonks or something. I don't know why you liked World of Tanks. I don't even know how you play it. Like, what does it look like? It's just, I know that it's tonks, and I'm pretty sure he spent money on that game as well. Like, I'm pretty sure, judging by how much he played, I think he also spent money probably. They'll accept pretty much any other reason because not everybody likes everything. True. Good old World of Things. For me, with Genshin I got sick of having to grind to get into story content. I think that only happens on lower levels. But yeah, it is a thing. It is something that newer players encounter and get very annoyed with. Because, like, obviously for me, right now, after I got level 55, that stopped being a problem. And I did get level 55 pretty early, like when it was still only Liyue, no Inazuma. So after you're 55, you just don't have that anymore. Like, you just keep going through the story. But on the starting levels, you do have to level yourself up in order to get more story quests, and that's a bit annoying. That's a bit annoying. Hi June, hello, welcome. How are you doing? How are you today? Glad to see you here. The game has the worst concept ever. It's pay to win plus tanks have HP. You get hit in an ammo rack, it's not gonna explode, you just get HP damage. Hate it. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a nice game to me either, but somebody did get addicted to it, so I guess that happens. Oh, you messed up calligraphy! How bad it is, Keter? What happened? Basically forgot that was a thing before starting up Star Rail and was like, oh yeah, you can do literally anything you want right off the bat. True. You kind of get used to it when you have like a higher level. What layer am I using? This layer. Yeah. At the start, it's a bit of a thing. Very EP eating breakfast at 13:43. I mean, it's a weekend. You can do that. That's okay. That's okay. You can do that on weekends. Tell your family I allowed you to. Yeah, that's fine. That happens. Keter, don't give up! Don't give up, bestie! You can't give up now! You already obtained a ginormous piece of paper and you spent a lot of time and effort on doing it. You can't just give up, bestie. Thank you for control save and hydrate. Okay, control save. Yeah, we saved it. I have tea to hydrate with, but I left this tea for 40 minutes because we were talking. I forgot it existed. Now it's lukewarm. Just how I like it. So good. I like tea. I love tea with my whole heart. Oh boy, tea is the best. I can drink tea any time of day, after any meal, before any meal. Tea is just so good. Good cheese, save and hydrate. Hell yeah. Okay. Me trying to comprehend all the details of this character's costume. But I think I am being pretty successful with that. I think that's working. I make Peter sacrifice a reality. What is this song, bro? I didn't ask. This goddamn stop motion. What is this song even? It's so, oh my god. Like, where did you even get an idea from? Why did you even make it? Like, what was the thought behind it? Why? Why? I make tea, then put on pitcher so I have cold tea for later. 2 Earl Grey and 1 berry tea. Oh man, I just making iced tea is also cool idea, I feel like. Okay, where does do we make it here? Me trying to comprehend how perspective works. I think that should be like that. Man, iced tea is good. Tea is just such a cool drink because it's good in pretty much any state. Like iced tea, good. Just like lukewarm, kind of room temperature tea, still good. Hot tea, good. Tea is just good, and there's so many variations of tea, and you can drink tea with anything, and you can have tea also with like anything. You can have it with fruit, with berries. You can have it with like spices, like cinnamon, ginger. Tea is just such an endless possibilities thingy. Tea is great. It's a children's nursery rhyme. I was doing animation studies and we got to stop motion and clay motion work. Our teacher gave us nursery rhymes to make a claymation of. Oh, I see. Man, that's cool. That's cool then. So, like... oh god. So basically, you have knowledge in making animation then, I assume. Since, you know, you did the... animation studies. Was it like a course, or did you, I don't know, like actually study it in like, I don't know, college or something? Because that's so cool. Animation is cool. I studied animation as like an exchange student for half a year. That was very cool, but also I sucked at it. But that's a whole different story. But it was cool though. It was cool, and like the teachers were pretty cool as well, and we had a lot of guest lecturers that were telling that, yeah, animation industry stuff. Let's look at the portfolios of successful students. They're so much better than whatever you can do. But it was so cool. So cool. And I got a lot of very useful knowledge out of that stuff. Yeah, it was a course. I didn't finish the whole course due to COVID stroking towards the end of the course. I see. That's sad, but you still probably got very cool knowledge and experience, I assume. Because, like, overall animation studies, I think, is a cool thing. Striking. Stroking COVID. Yeah. Okay, I see. Man, I really always wanted to make some big cool project with like my friends or whatever, but the thing is with friends, like it's very hard to find time to like organize each other and actually do a project, because I have two very cool friends. Like one of them is just a fantastic, great artist, a concept artist, and the other is basically like a movie director type of person. So like they can write cool scripts and whatever, and they just know the production things. And like I always wanted to make something with them because I can do 3D, right? Like we could make a little short animation, but it's so hard to organize each other, especially when you have like adult lives and jobs and whatever. So we end up never doing anything, sadly. Yeah, I did, but I was looking forward to learning 3D animation and Blender work, but my computer hates Blender, so alas, when we were forced into work from home, I couldn't do any of it. Is your PC so bad with Blender? Because like even my laptop, my said laptop runs Blender on like decent level. Like obviously I can't make too high poly stuff, but still though. What 3D program you main? I main Blender. I'm tempted to say ZBrush. But like ZBrush is not a universal 3D program like Blender or Maya. So I main Blender. But I have ZBrush as my second DPS, and my support is Substance Painter. I used to have another support, Keyshot, but Keyshot was not very doing things with my laptop, so I was like, you know, I'm sorry, but bye bye. Laptop not running. Cinema 4D! Not looking forward to it. Why though? I think Cinema 4D is pretty cool though. I didn't really learn any of Cinema 4D though, but I've seen some work people do. I think it's a very cool software, but like I'm the kind of person who, like, if you can get some software for free forever, you know, not like, oh, student license, whatever, but like forever for free, I'll take it. And Blender, I'll take it. Plus, to be honest, with all the updates Blender is getting, they did make it a very much feasible industry standard software. Like, I was doing my internship and the person there, like the person who was supervising me, said like, yeah, maybe a couple of years ago I wouldn't allow you to use Blender for like our company work, but like these days I think it's pretty okay. Like, we don't mind that you use Blender, it's not gonna affect anything. But then they also proceeded to give me like the easiest type of 3D work that could be there. So I'm thinking like, yeah, even a couple of years ago it would be fine to do in Blender. I have no idea what you're on about, but sure. No idea, honestly. It would just freeze up and crash a lot. Mind you, this PC isn't the one I'm using currently. Yeah, well, maybe you were trying to make too many polygons in there though, because like if you go over 1 million polygons with Blender, Blender not gonna like it. At least not on my laptop. Obviously on better PCs it might be still okay, but on my laptop, no. Also, gotta tell you something, okay? So, I told you that I was doing animation as like, kind of like as an exchange student. I was studying animation, but I also was doing 3D art. And one time we had an exercise where the teacher gave us like his own 3D model and was like, okay, we're gonna like learn some stuff about texturing and whatever. And his model was pretty cool. It was like just some kind of like creature, orc, or whatever type of situation. Very cool. But even in like the state that he gave it to us, it was way over 1 million polygons. And I think he gave it in like a Maya format, but I needed to put it into different format. Basically, I'm not gonna go into details, but I needed to put it in different formats so I can work with that, right? Because I was the special child who works with different software. And like my laptop, like not even laptop, just Blender just kept crashing. Like it couldn't handle such a big model. It's like, why would you give it to us like this? Like, why? It was genuinely very unoptimized. So the thing I had to do is I had to open it in ZBrush in the other software and do a decimation on it. I don't know, I'm saying those smart words right now, if anybody even understands what I'm talking about. But like basically I had to reduce the amount of polygons because that was unusable. The teacher was filtering out the weak computers. Damn. Well, I had no choice. I had to run with my laptop. But yeah. Thank God such software ZBrush can open stuff like that without like, you know, much of an issue, but still. Do. Anyways, okay. Do you mind, guys, if we take a little quick short break? For a minute here, maybe like 5 minutes or so. I'm just gonna put you on be right back screen, I guess. And I will be right back. Hope you don't mind. So don't forget to, you know, stand up and stretch because that's important. And I will be back with you in 5 minutes. See you. Why is there booba on my screen? What? Alright, because that's your emote. I like how the starting point of the emote is just booba, so like when I see it on the stream it's not animated, it's just booba emote. Absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. That's 100 out of 10 experience. I'm gonna tell you a secret, but that's basically the reason why I even come to Baka streams, but obviously don't tell Baka. I'm just joking, by the way. Unless, because like at this point I'm half expecting him to ask for something that's like highly inappropriate.
I have a favor to ask. Next time we meet, can I please get your autograph? Or could you record a wake-up call for your little...
Okay, we're getting there. Oh my god, we are getting there. Oh, it's so creepy. Ew. Well done, Lieutenant Cat. Yes, meow.
へへってなんだよ
Yes, I know this phrase too well. Now, let's go find her. We don't have much time. Okay. Yes. Actually, we have a lot of time. Hi, Yaruki! Meow! Meow meow! Oh, okay, I tried. Oof. I am not the best at producing meows. I am not a cat girl. Sorry. Okay.
A spent wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Got Eid there at the end. Welcome everyone. I hope you are excited for today's unexciting stream. Hit the fuzzy mic. Oh. It's like that meme where the dude just keeps eating the mic. I guess you are my little comrade, Nyan. Come here, let me give you a kiss on the cheek. A chest? Nice. We love the chest. Okay, well, I don't really see. Oh, there it is. Also gonna steal the bird eggs. There it is. Yeah. Stop. And go deeper. Okay, that felt more embarrassing than I expected. Why? Voice acting is like I tried to do a bit of voice acting when we were playing Backbone, and that felt fun because no one really commented on that, and I'm like, yeah, okay, nice. But like, why is there booba on my screen? What? Alright, because that's your emote. I like how the starting point of the emote is just booba, so like when I see it on the stream it's not animated, it's just booba emote. Absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. That's 100 out of 10 experience. I'm gonna tell you a secret, but that's basically the reason why I even come to Baka streams, but obviously don't tell Baka. I'm just joking, by the way. Unless... Fito, why would you sniff my feet? Bullying streamer equals content. Yes. So that's kind of a content you like. Oh, I see, I see. I should have guessed by your suggestions of horror games. But now I see that you're very cruel, Mayo. You just want to see me suffer. You just want to bully me. I understand what kind of person you are. I understand, Mayo. I understand. But I forgive you. Please know that I have a very big heart and I still forgive you. And I still love you, Mayo. I still love you. Even despite everything you've done to me and are going to do in the future. Thank you so much for thinking I'm cute and like, well, actually instead of making a test model, I would like to draw an armpit and I end up working on this artwork and yeah. What with that timing, bro? What with that timing? Anyways, I am back. Hello everyone. Anyways, on a side note though, today is a surprisingly good weather. Like I looked outside the window and it's pretty nice. It's kind of sunny. Thank you, Fujiwara. Thank you. It's kind of sunny. Why is my... Oh, I am so stupid. So I put my phone on charge, right? I started charging. Who farted? Mayo! Oh my god! Mayo! Mayo! Keep it in! Keep it in! So I put my phone on charge, right? And I'm looking at it now like, oh, that's strange. Why is it only 20%? Why is it not charging? Well, because I plugged it into an extension thingy and I didn't turn on the extension. I am very smart, as you can see. Yes. Definitely big knowledge. Change your weather you have it. I'm gassy today. Bro, bring it to the Commodore. Don't bring it here. Bring it to the Commodore, Besley. It doesn't need to go here. Ay. Big brain. I am big brain. Like I didn't even notice that it wasn't charging. The question is how, and I do not have an answer for you. I do not know. I just didn't notice that it wasn't charging, and I don't know how. Okay. How does that part work? Trying to understand. There's some stuff on the corset. I think there are things that just kind of go like this on the corset. But then I feel like also I kind of messed up this part, and it really should just go here instead of there. Hi Dino! Hello! How are you? Hello everyone! How are you? Remember to squeeze your brain regularly so its number of wrinkles increases, thus making you smarter. How does one squeeze their brain? Also, wait, let me give shout out to Dino Nugget because wait, I'm gonna be so slow with it, but I can do it. I can do it. Oh, thank you, Mayo! Thank you! You were way faster than me. Thank you! I appreciate it, but guys, check out Dino Nugget! Our favorite Nekomata VTuber. Check out Dino's super cool. We also rated Dino last time. She was playing Undertale. No, the Undertale game, which I might also play eventually this year because I have obtained a PC version of the game. So, you know. Too slow. I am slow. I am on my grandma's speed with technology. Leave me alone. I don't know how technology works. It's so complicated. The only part I know about technology, how it works, is as 3D art. Yes, there I can be an expert. Other than that, I am old. Bro, I'm like on my god knows which one incarnation. At this point, like, I can't keep all the knowledge in my mind anymore. That's just too much stuff to remember. But now I must sleep, or at least try to. Have fun doing Archie. Thank you for coming, Fujiwara. Go sleep. I hope you will fall asleep quickly and you will have a very good uninterrupted sleep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're in your 50s? Do I sound like I'm in my 50s? I mean, to be honest, okay, objectively speaking, with the amount of incarnations, I guess you could call it that, I'm like way past my 50s. I'm way past my expiration date, but also like this particular one is not that old. It's like, it's just a grandma mind inside of a not a grandma body. You know, it's a cursed combination. Obviously. Let's put me into a fish again. Why not? There you go. I'm Succubumbusbus now. I hope you're happy, Mayo. Well, the Succubumbusbus is like 50s. Oh, never mind. I'm a 10k-year-old fish girl. You? You mean you, Behabok, a 10k-year-old fish girl? The ancient fish Succubumbusbus lived about 450 million years ago. Yes, that stuff is ancient. It's like extinct for a long time already. I feel like I missed a joke somewhere just now, but I can't kind of grasp where. And that scares me. You're a great grandma. I would be if I had children, but I do not. Haha, so I'm just a very old grandma. Hell yeah. I'm not a grandma, I swear. I'm not. I'm fairly young. I don't understand how perspective and body work. I don't get it. Is this supposed to be lower? No, but it's not though. Is this belt supposed to go more like this? Complicated. Make one. No. You make one, Mayo. I think you will make a better parent than me for sure. You're gonna be, you know, one of those cool dads type of thing. So yeah. You can be a grandma without having a child. True, you can be a grandma without having a child, but if you're trying to specify like great grandma, I think that specification mostly goes if you like have some relatives to kind of like compare your grandma-ness to. Succumbombastic Chronicles? What is that? I'm already babysitting you, that's enough for me. Okay, okay. If you're saying like that, you don't have to do it, Mayo. You don't have to. I'm sorry that I'm such a bother that you have to babysit me. What is this? Exploration Collection 3D. The banner for this game looks like it's a horror game, but then all the promotional screenshots or whatever. Oh, never mind, I found the scary part. What the hell is this? Aliens? That looks very cute. Oh my god. Oh, you could put a helmet on it as well. Oh god, this is such a cute game though. I'm getting paid by entertainment, so it's cool. Okay. I'll put it in my wishlist. That's a very cute game, not gonna lie. But it does look like there's some horror game content situation. Stream it. Maybe, but I also have another cringe game to stream, and I have some serious games that I wanted to stream. So it's a bit like, I do want to stream something fun. I would stream something like that, I feel like, though. Because that's definitely not the kind of game that you would just play and, you know, that's it. But it's a very cute game. So it goes on to my wish list. Thank you for finding that. I feel like this doesn't belong here. Okay, I'm very confused in terms of how certain parts of this bodies are built, but I think I figured most of it out. I think I'll definitely end up changing stuff though. When I say I figured it out, I'm like, actually, no, I have not figured it out. In fact, I am still figuring that out. Okay, we got this, we got that. Also there are some parts. There are also a bit more beading here. I think it goes, no, it doesn't go there necessarily, it goes from here, and then there's another part that goes from there. So much beading! Imagine rendering all of that. That's gonna be fun. Especially with the cell shaded style. That's definitely gonna be a cool art. Also, I need to try and not to forget to switch back from my Succubombastus model. But I promise you guys I'll make this more expensive. So like, you have to enjoy it for 1K for now while you still can, because soon you won't be able to. No expensive, yes! More expensive! More expensive! More! More! Because I said so. Because right now it's too cheap. It needs to be special. It needs to be, you know, not something you can just redeem anytime you want to redeem it, you know? It needs to be super special. I know that you guys love it, but like, I am like not seriously, but a tiny bit bothered by the fact that the first thing people see when they enter my stream is basically me in the Succubumbaspis form, and like it's not even related to my lore or my VTuberness. It's just literally a fun redeem, that's it. And don't get me wrong, I really like my Succubumbaspis and my Succubumbaspis emote as well, but like, I'm not a fish. Okay, I have a sneaking suspicion that we might be almost done with our sketch. The only thing left is there are ribbons, but they're both on like the opposite side. Guess I could make something like there we go. I think we're done with the sketch. Oh no, we're not, because we also have the braids that we need to draw. 500 isn't too cheap. Hello, are you catfishing? No! No! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about! That's what I'm talking about, guys! That's what I'm talking about! Somebody enters my stream and what do they see? They see a fish with a graphic tablet, but I'm not a fish! I am a magical girl with angel wings or whatever! Look! This is what I look like! I'm not a fish! So what? No one thinks of you as a Succubumbaspis girl whenever you're right. I mean, no. However, the people who come to chat do think about that. I'm not catfishing. I saw an eel thing with a fin, so I'm not an eel. First of all, that's Succubumbaspis. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it, but it's like a very derpy looking extinct prehistoric fish. It's super derpy. Like, oh my god, it looks very funny. I'm not Succubumbaspis. It's not even part of my lore or anything. It's just so happened that I have this redeem because of the what's it called? The Sabathon that I had at some point, so now it is what it is. You're making special redeem expense. No, don't worry, don't listen to Mayo, Helot. That's not your fault at all. You didn't do anything wrong. It's all fine. I thought about it for some time now anyways. Also, hello, welcome. How are you doing? How are you today? Magical fish girl who can turn into this human. I'm not a fish girl. Oh my god. That's the thing, I don't want to be a fish girl. I'm not an aquatic tuber. I am a thing. Man, my lore is, while not being complicated, I can't even explain it in simple words because it's just some random stuff that I came up with and it's not exactly easily explainable stuff. Potato fish. Yeah, I guess Succubumbaspis can be called a potato fish, I suppose. How expensive do you want it to be? 2k, take it or leave it. 5k, bro. 5k. So you will have... first of all, you will have motivation to lurk at my streams. You know? Yeah. And then, yeah, also, it will make it extra special. You know, the more expensive something is, the more special it seems, right? That's how it works. 5k better be 1 hour. Special. I'm good overall. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good. Although I can make it not as expensive, I can keep it the same, but I can actually just limit how many times per person per stream it can be redeemed, I think. So if I make like once per person per stream, then you guys gonna be... You will have to team up and work together to make sure Sycobombastus stays, you know? Hi Kumi, armpit spotted. Have you not seen it the previous stream or something? Why are you spotting it only now? What? What? No, Mayo, don't go the Kumi route. Don't do the weird. Kumi is a special case here. We're kind of used to Kumi being this way, but Mayor, you're supposed to be a good influence for all the people who come to the stream. What was the lore of the Sycobombastus? There's no lore behind Sycobombastus, I guess. Well, apart from if you're asking about the IRL historical facts, that I do not know. I'm no expert. If you're asking about my Sycobombastus, there's no lore. I just had a Sabathon, and one of the goals for Sabathon was Chad creates a redeem, and this is the redeem that has been created. So, you know. I must have forgore. Damn. I was surprised though, like last stream you were there, the armpit was already kinda here and you didn't mention a single thing about it, so I was like, huh, that's interesting. I suppose that's what you get for having a girlfriend or something, but no, you just didn't notice. I am the lore of Sycobombastus, you are. True. True, you are the lore behind my Sycobombastus. You were very, very interested in that redeem, and thanks to you we now have it. Well, also partially thanks to me, obviously, because I made the art for it, but, you know. Is this braid too thick? Might be, but I'll leave it like that. I think it's fine. Thanks to me, it's popular and loved. True. I'm telling you, Mayor, you just gotta be my manager at this point. Like, you clearly know what you're doing when it comes to content, so might as well. Apart from my lore though, if as a manager you touch my lore, I'm gonna bite your ankles because I'm short enough to do so. She's busy with Genshin so I can go crazy. So she is Genshining, huh? I see. Somebody's got into Genshin, haha. Okay, I need to hide this, I need to open this. I need to put this here. Let me move it real quick. Okay, let's continue. Did lose 50-50 on Raiden. Yeah, that I'm not surprised about. That happens with Genshin. So I can bully. I mean, true. Don't worry, you're gonna also lose your next 50-50 and then she's gonna revenge. For sure. Anyways, you guys can start thinking, obviously half a year in advance, about our next custom redeem that you're gonna make, because I do want to have maybe a Sabathon for my birthday stream, which is quite far away still. It is far away. But I want to have an exciting birthday for once. God damn it. So I'm hoping that, unless there are gonna be a lot of major changes in my life, but so yeah, you can probably think for another redeem. Please make it something good and not something that will make people think that I'm a different kind of VTuber or something. I don't know. Basically, please don't bully. UPNG redeem. Yeah, but what kind though? You gotta make it cool. They gotta make it something I'll agree to. You know, I have to approve the choice. Or think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Instead of a PNG redeem, you can make a redeem where... Oh my god. Why is this music here? That was supposed to be piano music. It's still the same playlist. Okay. So think about it. You can make a redeem which basically makes me say anything on stream. So, you know? Think about it. Think about it. Rigged. What rigged? Wait, what rigged? What happened? Buff Shimoza or Penguin Shimoza? The penguins of Madagascar type of penguin? Kawasaki. Kriko. Kago. He is stripper. No, we like to extend the Shimoza verse. There's no such a thing as Shimoza verse. Well, I guess if you put it like that though, there is technically at this point like a AU, you know, like what's it called? Author universe? Alternative universe, right, okay, it's called Alternative Universe, AU. So I guess technically if you put it like that, there are alternative universe Shimozas. There are universes where Shimoza is just like a derpy looking fish, I suppose. But we can do that without redeeming it. I can bait you to say the things I want. You can't. That's not true. You can't bait me to say something like, you know, obviously cringe or embarrassing. Although I was thinking about putting some embarrassing stuff to say as like maybe redeems for Valentine's Day stream, but still. IRL Shimoza PNG? No, me IRL looks too boring for a PNG. Why do you think I have a VTuber design? Like, I don't even own much cute clothing, to be honest. It's... yeah, me IRL is... I can bait Shimoza to make your mama joke. Yes, but only towards you, Kumi, because you are a special case. But yeah, towards you, always. Always. Just ask something stupid and you already know the answer. IRL in an art form, I mean, yeah, well, I understand that, but just so like, IRL me is not interesting at all. Cosplay never. Cosplay someday. Well, I can draw cute clothing with it. Then it's not gonna be IRL anymore. Also, like, what do you expect to happen if I draw myself IRL? Like, the only thing that will change is just the hairstyle. Other than that, it's gonna be the same. Plus, if I draw cute clothing, yeah, might as well. Just draw another outfit for my VTuber because nothing's gonna change much. New IRL Shimo PNG. Only through my own corpse. Only through my own corpse. That is not happening. I am not a lewd tuber. I am an art tuber. Stop demanding nudes on the stream. Oh my god. Keep yourself together. Fart tuber. Hey, you're a fart tuber. You showed on your Live 2D debut that certain yoga video, well, that you were watching, so I am assuming you are the VTuber. Well, my Mayo is also VTuber, but that's a whole other discussion.
I literally don't know this.
Kinda smell
What the
like a baka.
What the hell? I'm not baka! Did I just get baka on my own stream again? Oh my god. Behemoko, you know what? You smell like a baka. I can smell it from here. Yeah, that's definitely Behemoko being baka. Yogs. Yeah, okay, so yeah, basically as you can see, Kumi is recommending some content for you. Feel free to check it out if you're interested, I suppose. Yeah, that's all I can say. I have nothing else to add to this conversation. I have no contribution. Bro, it's healthy, I swear. I know that it probably is. It's more like just how nicely phrased that video title is, but like I'm pretty sure that actually is a good thing. But it's still cringe. Still cringe though. Better than coffee and smokes in the morning, that's for sure. Anything is better than coffee and smokes in the morning. That's like not even up for discussion. Oh my god. I hope Mimi will make you quit smoking or something. Don't sniff anything! Mayo, why you sniffing? Don't sniff! No sniff! No! I still remember how you, well, not all of you obviously, but some of you guys in chat went absolutely feral when I was making a fan art for Baka in a lingerie. Still remember that. I still remember, it's all in my memory and also in the VODs. Ay ay ay. Lukewarm tea, my favorite. Okay, let's return the head. Now we need to. We also need to erase the braids. Thank you, Mayo. That just means you're good at it. I sure hope so. I sure hope so, but I don't know. It was a bit unexpected for me. I was taken aback, you know. I thought we were all ladies and gentlemen here. Turns out we're all very thirsty here, I suppose. But I remember that. I remember that. I'll try not to do that anymore. Also, Twitch might bonk me if I do that anyways, so probably shouldn't. Although, have you guys ever heard about such a platform called Picarto? It's a streaming platform, in case you didn't know. It existed for like many years. I remember it being around when I still was just starting to do art, even especially digital art. But like, have you ever heard? It's basically, from what I remember, from what I know now, surprisingly still exists, it's a streaming platform for artists, basically. Pixiv also has streaming service and you can draw everything. Yeah, so Picarto also, well, I think they do have their limits, maybe actually not, but because they're a streaming service for specifically artists, they did even make recently like a contest to just draw Booba of their OC, of their like mascot, because you know, why not? And yeah, they do allow to stream Booba, so like maybe if we ever have this type of artwork, we might actually remember how to use Picarto, because I did stream on Picarto years ago. It was very long time ago, but I did stream, so we might for some Booba go to Picarto at some point to try and see what that still looks like. The world needs to drink water, of course we're thirsty. True, but like not to that extent. Not everybody lives in like super, you know, hot country to be that thirsty. There must be a limit to how thirsty you can get. Okay, let me check if we're missing anything. I don't think we are. Okay. Now also gotta erase a bit of. No, that's a wrong layer. Here we gotta erase that. What is this? Victorian music again? That's kind of nice though. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna merge this down, and we finished the sketch. Whoa! I'm such a cool artist. Look at me. I finished the sketch in almost 2 streams. Whoa. Time to actually do the line art. Before that, I do want to add maybe a bit of the lights first.
You're a great artist.
Thank you, Mayo. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate your praise. I'm very grateful to everyone who believed in me, who knew I was gonna make it, who knew I'm not gonna give up, and who was there for me during these hard times. Thank you, everyone. Without you, I would never be able to make this happen. This is me practicing my Oscar speech because obviously one day I'll just become the greatest actor ever acting as a Shimo's a VTuber, and I will get an Oscar for being so fantastic and great and, you know. Yes. Oh, you don't trust me, Mayo? Trust me, I will do that. Anyways, let's put sketch into the sketch layer. I probably should put this one as well. I have some extra layer. You know what I started doing? Okay, this is such a specific thing that I started doing during art. That's just because how my brain works. So basically, whenever you start arting, right, like you get this plain canvas and the only thing you have usually is just this one bottom layer called background. So many times when I sketch stuff, like, right, I make a new layer, I start sketching something, and then I'm like, no, it looks horrible, so I delete an entire layer because Ctrl Z is not an option anymore. My headset gave up for a second, but we're rolling. It's okay, that's fine. I was just charging it, so it happens. But yeah, basically, I sketch something, I delete the layer, but then I'm like, because I'm there, I'm into art, I just keep sketching, and I'm like, oh, I was drawing on the background layer, and I want to erase, but because the bottom color that I have is not white, it now erases it with the bottom color. Basically, I don't wanna do my sketch on like the layer that has color. So every time I start making art, what I started doing is I just started making multiple layers on top, and like just sketching on the top one, so in case I delete that one and forget to create another layer instead, I can just, you know, still draw on a safe layer without going somewhere. So I usually now have just this empty layer at the bottom because I you know, not very smart. But anyways, is that the last client art commission? Oh no, bro, not even close. It's not even a client art, it's a request. It's an art request. Bro, I was sick these days. I wasn't really even working on the commissions much, to be honest. Like, what? I got sick, very sick on Wednesday, so I didn't do anything on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, I was still trying to recover on Thursday. On Friday I streamed, but I was still a bit weak. Yesterday I also didn't do anything and just hang out with a friend. Like, I'm trying to take it easy because, you know, Genshin concert is coming and I have to be at least moderately healthy to be able to go there and just be on the concert. So yeah, no. Apologies, bro. So I'm guessing you're not open for February. Bro, it's 14th of January still. It's 14th of January. You're talking a bit about it as if it's like already February. But it's not. It's not. Because I also have deadlines in February, right? So I will have to finish certain things before the deadline. Like, I can't promise you that, oh yes, I will for sure be open, but I am like 90% sure I will be. Like, you underestimate how fast I can draw without streaming the drawing process. But you said you have more. I do. But I also have deadlines. Like, for example, I have a deadline at the beginning of February. And like, so that means I will have to finish artwork this month. Like, sure, I do have a concert to go to, so I will not be available for at least 3 consecutive days. On 19th, 20th, and 21st, I will not be doing any art because I'm not even gonna be at home. I'm gonna be traveling. So that as well, you know, falls away, but that doesn't mean that I won't be working other days, unless I get completely sick and won't be able to work anymore. Concert for Genshin, bro! Genshin concert! Do you not remember how during one of the Genshin streams we had, I was buying tickets for like 30 minutes to that? Oh my god, you probably weren't there, but that was a whole event. It exists still somewhere in the VODs, I think. I'm pretty sure it is, because that was, oh god, that was certainly something. Genshin got concerts now. That's second year in a row, I think, when they have official concerts. You can try searching on Twitter Genshin concert and see like how big of a deal that thing actually is. So yeah, I'm going to Germany to the concert, and I'm gonna be on the concert. I'm half tempted to post like, hey guys, anybody going to the Genshin concert? Maybe anybody wants to, you know, say hi to each other there at the venue or something. Nowhere near me, and I ain't flying like 1k plus miles at least. Yeah, you know, like, good thing that Europe is tiny as heck, so I can actually go. Like, I still know my country, but like at least I can go to Germany. At least, like, you know, that's not gonna be too big of a deal. It's still expensive though. Train tickets are insane, man. Like, I was buying train tickets and oh my god, that stuff costs so much money. But if you go by bus, right, which is obviously cheaper, it's gonna take so long. It's like, on the one hand cheaper, but on the other hand I still want at least some resemblance of comfort, you know, when I'm traveling. So yeah, I haven't looked into them. There's just no way. I'll see what the closest one would be. Yeah, you know, like, when I was buying tickets to the concert, okay, for those who haven't witnessed that gorgeous experience of me buying ticket to a concert, a Genshin concert. Basically, I was there exactly on the day when they started sales. I was like, okay, they open sales in the online, like online tickets sales on this specific date at this specific time. That was during my stream. So we started streaming and then I took a break and I was with my tablet on the website right on the dot, like exactly when the time was like, okay, we're opening sales at that exact time. I was there. The website got absolutely crashed, like their servers were not making it, they were dead. I was refreshing. When I refreshed enough times for like, I don't know, 5 minutes, they put you in the online queue. They put me on online queue, and for several more minutes I was chilling in the online queue. Then, after that, finally, I entered the seat selection stage for the concert. Oh god, so I was trying to pick something, but like as soon as you select a ticket, it's already sold out, because you're obviously not the only one person who is right now also choosing their seating. And it's literally, you choose something, it's gone. You choose something, it's gone. It was gone within 30 minutes since the sales started. Like, after everything was gone, I was devastated, but like, I just also kept refreshing, and just somebody didn't pay, or somebody's like transaction failed, or somebody like cancelled, whatever. Literally something appeared, some small ones, like one here, one there, started appearing. So I just grabbed whatever I was able to grab. I bought it. I'm sitting in the S of the world. However, it's a Genshin musical concert. If I'm sitting in the S, I don't care. Whatever, as long as I can just go. And it's probably cheaper than, like, you know, the ones in the front anyways. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Also, how well can you draw a fluffy lovebird? It depends on like the level of detail you want it to be, because like I can draw a bird, but like, do you want it to be more realistic, more cartoony? I don't know. Okay, let's rename this. But yeah, buying tickets for Genshin concert was insane. Maybe in America, where there are like multiple concerts and multiple venues, it was easier. Maybe, I think some people had it a bit easier. Here, because in Europe, the only Genshin concert, the only time, like literally one, is in Germany. There are no even multiple times for it, so like I'm not surprised that it's a complete bloodbath. But like, unless you really are determined to go to that concert, it's not worth it, bestie. And you can even watch the recording of the Chinese version of the concert on YouTube for free. Just saying. So yeah, that's something. Good old Dusseldorf, yeah, that one. Okay, they performed closer than I expected. Would have been a sub $100 trip or 6-hour drive. Man, 6-hour drive. That's a lot. I would go on a train, but I guess if it's America, there's not really much of a train situation going there. And then, you know, praise Europe for at least some kind of form of accessible public transport. Like, it can be bad, but it exists and it gets the job somewhat done. In most cases, I guess. But yeah, again, if you actually want to see what Genshin concert's like, you can just watch it on YouTube. It's available. Like, I'm just a big fan of theater anyways, and musical concert, as in like more orchestral musical concert type of thing. So I really wanted to go in person to have like some cool experience this year, because, you know, so far nothing major has been happening and probably not gonna happen anyways, but at least something I have. I was actually about to complain about how shit our train system is, but gee, God bless them. It was actually in the city I could take a train trip to Oman. Chances are so low, trains are almost non-existent here. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I feel like public transport is a good thing. Like, not everybody can and even should be able to drive a car, but then again, like Europe, like European Union or just all European countries are, in a lot of cases, they're kind of small, and the cities are small, and space in the cities is also limited. So like owning a car, it's not just, oh yeah, well, it's expensive and it's a trouble, but like there's not even much place to where you can leave it, right? Like there's not much place where you can park a car if you live in the city. So it's really just not feasible for people to have a lot of cars. And plus again, if the country is not big, why not use a train? No? But yeah, Genshin concert, just you wait. It's very soon. I'm hoping I'm gonna be fine for the concert, because obviously I also wanna like walk around a bit and whatnot, and just, you know, not just go for the concert, but also go for the vibes. And I'm hoping the vibes are gonna be good. I hate buses and whatnot, but I kinda like light rails, trolleys, and trains are top tier, but we have almost none of them. Yeah, I guess, although I personally don't see a difference between a bus and like a trolley or whatever. Train is cool though, as long as it's a good train. As long as it's a good train, because I have a experience with Russian trains, right? And I'm not talking about subway, even though subway stuff I also have things to say about, but like I'm talking more about like trains that are go from one city to another, and usually like to closer cities, so more like a village type of cities. Like, yeah, those trains, I have questions to them. Yeah, those trains are just very old and not very good. But yeah, anyways, public transport. Yes, public transport needed for happy existence of people. I'm very grateful to have okay-ish public transport here, and being able to go to Germany as well, you know, without it being like too much of an issue in terms of figuring out how do you even travel. I added trolleys in with light rails mostly because they only exist in old-timey ways, so ours are different from buses. Ah, I see. I see, yeah, I guess that makes sense then. What is the light rail though? I know what monorail is though. Back in the days in Moscow, so in Moscow we have a monorail line. It's kind of useless. Like, it's not really as much of a public transport as it's just like a tourist attraction thingy at this point, but like it was so hyped when it was built, because oh wow, monorail technology, we're so cool. But that monorail is just there to exist. I was about to ask if you knew what the monorail is. I feel like they're basically the same thing. Ah, maybe then? Yeah? But it's called light rail. Why is it called light rail then? But yeah, anyways, I know monorail. I know monorail. I did ride the monorail, but like maybe once. Might have had monorail experience in Japan, but I'm not even sure anymore because in Japan there's just so many trains and just public transport. Mostly trains though, mostly trains is public transport that like I just took so many trains in Japan. And obviously I was in Tokyo, so yeah, that I don't even know. Monorails are usually on a single rail, I assume. Yeah, that's exactly why it's called the monorail, because it's like a thing that kind of holds onto the singular rail that goes pretty high, also above ground, and yeah, that's monorail. That's why it's called mono, because it's a singular rail. But yeah, I mean, monorail, to be honest, like I rode the monorail in Moscow kinda late compared to when it was built. Like obviously it was years since it was built, and at some point like my dad just took me there. And it was nothing special. Maybe I was just too old at that point to actually enjoy it. But it's like, yeah, cool, that's just a train, I guess. But then again, my dad really likes trains, so not surprised he was interested in it. Okay. Light rails are meant to compete with buses transport-wise, which it sounds like is not the case with monorails. I don't think so. Well, I guess again, it depends on where you build which type of public transport. Because you know, there are some cities where you can't really build any extra rails or anything, especially if you need something that's like above ground. You can't really build it, like especially in historical cities, so your only option is a bus. Anyways, because it just goes on the road and that's it. But yeah. Thank you for a posture check. I'll unshrimp myself. Send something on Discord, but you can look at it later. Okay. Okay. Last time I rode the light rail, the ticket was $2.25. Thank you for headbath, Mayo. $2.25. Is that expensive for the type of transportation that's it? Like, it seems expensive to me, but then again, anything seems expensive to me at this point. Just an idea of how chunky I want the feathers. Like, okay, I'll check it. I'll check it later. How expensive is too expensive? How much does it cost to ride the bus here for me, I wonder? I don't even remember anymore. I like the system, kinda like the system here, is that you usually pay for however much you travel. So like if here like you basically check in into the bus, right, and then you check out, and you pay. You pay the amount from like your start destination to your stop destination, and that kind of makes it more reasonable in terms of, you know, the price. Because sometimes you can have like a very short trip on the bus. Also, thank you for a headbutt. You can have like a kind of short trip on the bus, right? But then you have to pay like a lot of money. That's not very good. And I think that's a pretty cool system. But then again, it's still expensive, even like that. Hi, Seer, by the way. Hi, hello. It gets expensive every year. Oh. We used to start with under $1. Yeah, well, I mean, everything gets expensive every year, so that's unfortunately just the truth for everything. I assume monorail cost more, so I expected that to be low. As I hate and never ride buses, I don't know what riding one costs. The light rail ticket lasts for I think 4 hours. Oh, so for 4 hours. I see. I mean, I don't know what like would monorail cost at your place. I feel like comparing ticket prices is also a bit hard because it really depends per country. Like, obviously, I don't remember at all how much it is to ride a monorail. Although I could check. Wait, you know what? Just let's actually check what it costs to get the monorail. To get a monorail ticket. Let's see, because again, it's Russia. If we compare Russia stuff, which is the only thing I know, apart from like buses here, that's I guess not very good comparison, but still. Just me passing by saying good night. And also, by the way, if you have spare time, look up Proverbs 3:15. Okay. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I will. What is Proverbs 3:15? Bible study, what? That's an interesting thing to send it to me. Oh, can I not access that website from outside Russia? That's interesting. It would be more helpful if I could tell you what it costs to ride a bus here, probably, but also... Like, I don't use bus that often. Okay, I found something. Yeah. Okay, so monorail right now in Moscow, well, according to the data from I don't know which year, but I'm assuming close to this year somewhat. Monorail costs 484 rubles. And as far as I understand, you just buy a ticket and you go wherever you want to go. So let's check currency course. Let's check. Let's check again. How much? 484. So we put 484. Oh yeah, that is actually indeed quite expensive compared to what you say. It is more than $5. Somehow. Surprising. I would not expect it to be more expensive, but yeah. I guess that makes sense again because it is right now more of a tourist attraction rather than actual like transportation thing because you know it's yeah. It's a cute message as I expected. Ah, okay. Well, I'll check it later as well. Yeah, 550. That is surprisingly expensive. What can I say except expensive? Damn. Damn, boy. But yeah, I guess from also what I've seen on the website about monorail, it's like not many people actually use it these days. It's kind of more like it's there, but it's not being regularly used, so. The article I found mentions that light rails are specifically meant to be cheaper than monorail rides. Monorails are faster and make less stops. I see. I wonder, like, exactly what makes monorails faster though? Like, okay, they make less stops, but what is the problem doing this exact same thing with just a normal train? Although maybe light rails is also the thing that we have in Moscow. So like in the past, I think 10 years or a bit less, we also got like a different kind of trains. Like we have a subway system in Moscow, right? Which is most developed. The subway is like your mostly go-to when you need to travel from one place to another. But then we also got this kind of like what we call the big circle, the big ring, with like it's not subway because it goes on the ground, not underground mostly. And I think it's also a bit of a different type of train unless I'm mistaken or something. But yeah, we got that one at some point, so I'm wondering if that's what like a light rail is supposed to be. Maybe. Maybe? Then I'm really not a train nerd. I feel like my dad would know. He loves trains so much. Like, the train fascination is real. He's the type of person who plays train sim world because he just enjoys the fact that it's like, you know, real time and you have to control the train, but then for the most part of it you just sit back and watch the train go. But I guess to everyone their own type of entertainment. But yeah, my dad would know. He likes trains. I feel like he travels with my mom to different cities a lot, also partially because he gets to travel by train, and that's, you know, exciting for him. Which, again, understandable. How did we even end up talking about trains? I wonder. Alright, because traveling to another country. Right. Man, sometimes conversation topics go absolutely wild. Like we started from Mayo asking if this is my final commission, and we ended on the topic of trains and public transport. Things do be wild. Trying to remember, my memory's trash. Well, that's why we have chat. Am I right? You can look up things in chat and be like, oh yeah, that's what the conversation started with. But no, my memory, my short-term memory especially, oh my god, it doesn't exist. It was never there. It never existed. It's just a joke. So yeah, I wouldn't remember anything either. Oh my god. Oh boy. Anyways, I know it's only been 2 hours of stream, but like again, I'm trying to take it easy, take it slow these days, you know, so I don't end up in bed again, absolutely dying from not being able to do anything. So despite us not being the most productive game the stream, I think we're gonna wrap it up here slowly. So yeah, let me first see. There is a person I really wanted to raid today, so let me look at them. Oh, I'm so sorry for short streams. Like, I wish I could stream for longer, but you know. But yeah, you know, gotta take it easy, take it slow. Been lurking, but thank you for the stream, Shimaza. Thank you for the stream, and please make sure to take care of yourself. Feel better. Thank you.
Nani?
Thank you for headbutt, Pokey. Also, thank you for lurking, Pokey, as well. Thank you. Okay, so we gonna raid. You never gonna guess who we gonna raid, but we gonna raid Zami Tansu. Do you guys still remember Zami? Because Zami is great. Zami is fantastic, and finally Zami is streaming. Zami is playing Dead by Daylight, but I think you don't mind. That's fun content. Also, like, Zami is very cool, so we have to raid Zami. It's been a while since we checked up on Zami, you know? But it's Devon Azure. Not really. Not really. I only remember Nami and Fito, I see. No, it's Zami. Zami is streaming. It's a big event. Zami is streaming. So we gotta check Zami. Okay, let me boot up the raid. Start raid. Thank you so much, Kitter, for summoning raid message. Let me also copy pasta that one. Okay, like this, like this, like this. There we go. Recovering fish rate. No! Okay, if you want to use that raid message, feel free. I will not say no. You can do that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you everybody for coming to my stream and hanging out with me while I'm still trying to make sure I'm doing okay. It's a process, it takes time, but yeah. Wasn't very productive, but I was again very happy to see you guys. Next week, probably, if I will have a stream, it's gonna be one singular stream, because next week I'm leaving at the end of the week. So you know, again, gotta take it easy, take it slow. But for now, everybody, have a very good day, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's go raid Zami! Say hi to Zami, obviously, for me.